IndieWire. I didn't know I was supposed to pull out my comedy pen. I pulled out my more melancholy, dramatic pen. But what a joy it is to be here. I'm putting my glasses on, get into it, because clearly there's a time limit. Thank you, IndieWire. What an honor and what a moment. I am so grateful to be here tonight in a room full of artists and storytellers I've looked up to my entire career. I am looking at you, Kathy. Okay. When I hear the word visionary, I think about how I've always been drawn to go where there are no footsteps. Sometimes I literally envision myself at the foot of the forest, deciding. To the right, there's a paved path, but I always grab the axe and I go through the forest. I don't even really want to cut down the trees as much as I want to find a way through the fireflies and the foliage and the unknown. I want to be led by the awe around me and within me. I allow my heart's desire and curiosity about the human condition to guide me. The complexity of love in its many forms is the well of water I drink to sustain me and also use in the ink in my pen. At the heart of it, my vision has always been driven by an unwavering desire to tell the truth. I wrote Girlfriends as a literal documentation of the dreams and the ideas of Black women at the turn of the century. Who, like Maya Angelou said, who was also Maya's namesake, has the vision in life to not merely survive, but to thrive and to do so with some compassion and some humor and some style. I wrote The Game to explore the egos, the stakes, and the messiness of our families chasing dreams under pressure. I wrote Being Mary Jane to create space for Black ambition and loneliness. I wrote Love Is to imagine a romantic epic grounded in tenderness. And now, Forever, a show that allows Black children to dream of their futures with curiosity, softness, and desire. This is not about sanitizing our image, it's about restoring our truth. We are complex, we are sensual, we are sacred, we are flawed, we are not here to be perfect, and yes, we deserve to laugh, play, and rest. And I'll be honest, I've been floored by the response to Forever. The recognition, the notes, the posts, the tears. So many people around the world told me that they have felt seen in ways they have never before, that they didn't know how hungry they were until they were fed. It is a privilege to be trusted that much. The role of the storyteller carries responsibility I do not take lightly. Because I could see our beautiful complexity so clearly, they got to see themselves with range. Finally, not just trauma, not just drama, but the quiet, the weird, the stillness, and the ordinary. The origin story of who I am begins with 3 pillars: my mother, my grandmother, and my aunt. I want to honor them, to speak their names. Mommy, always going to be Mommy, but her name is also Joan Carroll Fillmore. My grandmother is Helen Bellis Fillmore. My aunt is Retta Dent. They taught me that faith is an action, that I didn't need to see the whole path to take the first step. I also want to name my mentors, Ralph Farquhar, Sarah Finney Johnson, and Debbie Allen, without whom I would not be here today in front of you having the time of my life. Thank you for teaching me how to make TV. And to my muses, tonight I'm especially overjoyed as I'm joined by artists who have helped pave the road with me. Tracee Ellis Ross, Golden Brooks. Thank you for infusing Girlfriends with all of your majestic talent and for bringing those characters to life with such depth and grace and style. Will Catlett, you're here for Love Is. Your vision has helped to turn mine into something truly beautiful and rooted in love. Kobe Bell, whose role in the game still has a chokehold on the culture. Thank you for always standing by my side. Ayo. Although I am not joined by a cast member of Being Mary Jane tonight, they are with me in spirit as I reflect on how blessed I've been able to collaborate with such extraordinary actors, writers, directors, and craftsmen at every level. And to America's new favorite, parents. Karen Pittman and Wood Harris, thank you for not only bringing my words to life, but teaching us all how to parent with grace and style and humor and love. And thank you all for an incredible night. IndieWire, really, it is truly an honor to be here, and for pointing the sun my way a little bit. It is really good to be seen. Thank you. Good night.